Hey, welcome. Hello, everyone, and welcome. Normally, I let the intro screen run for a bit longer so everyone can, you know, can come on into the stream. But we have a long journey ahead of us, and I'm not sure if I'm going to be able to finish this. But hey, we're going to give it a try, right? That's what it's all about. Also, why am I in the center of the screen? Am I off center? Okay, whatever. I guess this is good. But yes, hello everyone. Look at my hands. They're a bit big for some reason. I think I resized them. But oh well. Anyways, that's not important. Alright, I just want to check the audio a little bit, so we are going to just test things out here. Alright, we're going to test how this sounds. Alright, how does this sound? Because I've noticed in the past streams my voice is a little bit loud, and I don't know what I'm doing wrong. Alright, how about this? How does this sound? Come on, stream. No, it sounds the same. Okay, that's weird. Alright. So I have like a little gain slider that's supposed to control like how loud I am by default, but it Alright, I guess this is just how it's going to be. Let me look over here. Okay, how about this? Come on. Testing. Blah, 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 blah. Well, okay, that's weird. The gain slider is all the way at 0, but it has not changed the volume at all, so... That is very strange. It's very strange. I don't know, my mic is a mystery every time I use it. Alright, let's see. We're gonna test with the music here, just testing, blah blah blah, 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 blah. Alright, I guess that's good. Whatever. Oh man, okay. Yeah, we're just gonna roll this, why not? It sounds good. It's as good as it's gonna sound. I have actually been looking at like better microphones, but it's like, I don't know. Like all the reviews I've seen, it's like, they're really not that much better. It really probably wouldn't even make a difference. So I should probably just stick with what I have. I mean, as long as you guys like it, you know. Alright. Oh boy. So the last time in Doki Doki Literature Club Plus, we did 4 different playthroughs of the first act. And it broke me for 7 hours. Jeez, that was... Oh. Alright. But we are finally free to continue on into the next chapter. We've gotten... Wait a minute. Hold on. We are going back into the main menu. And we are going to go into files. Nope. Pictures. Okay, so we don't have all the wallpapers just yet. But that's not important. We don't have all the poems either. That is also not important. Here, let's... There we go. Okay, so we have... 1 for Sayori, 2 for Sayori, 3 going for Sayori. Okay. We have 1 for Yuri, 2 for Yuri, 3 for Yuri. 1 for Natsuki, 2 for Natsuki, 3 for Natsuki. So I think we have what we need for the good ending. I don't know. I'm completely new to this. So we're just gonna keep going, and hopefully we got this in the bag, ladies and gentlemen. Doki Doki. Okay, we're just going to keep going from that last save spot. And skip. I'm so shocked that I don't know how to react. Sayori looks over her shoulder and flashes me one more weak smile before turning around and running off. Sayori. So dramatic, I'm left helplessly standing in the front of my house. Why am I feeling so horrible about this? There's nothing more that I could have done. Except, you know, play the game 4 more times. But I'm having as much trouble understanding Sayori's feelings as she is. Even though I can comfort her, I keep wondering if I should be doing something more or something different, like playing the game 4 times in a row. I know these thoughts will continue to plague me until things are back to the way they were. I'm going to give it everything I've got. Sayori will always be my dearest friend. And I'll do whatever it takes to put a smile on her face every day. Oh boy, you were in for a rude awakening, buddy. It's the day of the festival. Of all days, I expected this to be the one where I'd be walking to school with Sayori. But Sayori isn't answering her phone. I considered going to her house to wake her up, but decided that's a little too much. Meanwhile, the preparations for the event should be nearly complete. The banner Yuri and I painted is dry and I gently rolled it up to take with me. She sent me a pleasant text reminding me not to forget anything, and I reassured her. Funnily enough, I probably feel the same way as Natsuki about the event. I'm more excited for it to be over so I can spend time with Sayori and Yuri at the festival. But knowing Monica, I'm sure the event will be great too. You don't say. Jade, you're the first one here. Thanks for being early. That's funny, I thought at least Yuri would be here by now. Monica is placing little booklets on each of the desks in the classroom. They must be the ones she prepared that have all the poems we're performing. In the end, I found a random poem online that I thought Monica would like, and submitted it. So that's the one I'll be putting. I'm surprised you didn't bring Sayori with you. Yeah, she overslept again. That dummy. You'd think that on days this important, she'd try a little harder. I say that, but I suddenly remember what Sayori told me yesterday. And I suddenly feel awful, knowing it's not nearly that simple for her. I only said it because it's the way I'm used to thinking. But maybe I should have gone to wake her after wake up after all. I cannot read lines today. Today is a bad day for reading. You should take a little responsibility. You should take a little responsibility for her, Jade. I mean, especially after your exchange with her yesterday. How do you know? How do you know that? Who sent you? How do you know that, Monica? Can you explain for the class how you know something that you were not there for? You kind of left her hanging this morning, you know? Oh my god, that is awful. Oh boy, okay, so I should probably preface this. This is a horror game, by the way. Despite how it looks, it is 100% a horror game. Look, I'm holding up one finger to show my seriousness. It is a horror game. There's going to be some dark stuff here. I'm not talking about like spooky monsters and stuff. Ooh, no. No. This game covers dark themes. And if you're not okay with that, I recommend you not watching this at all. Yeah, go watch, like, I don't know, something else. Oh boy, okay. I won't elaborate on that any further. We're just going to continue as if I've never seen this before. But I know what's coming. And I'm here to warn you. Exchange? Monica, you know about that? Of course I do. I know everything, Jade. I'm the club president after all. But, I stammer, embarrassed. Did Sayori really tell her about it that quickly? About how I basically turned down her confession. That makes me really seem like the bad guy here. But I'm the one who knows what's best for her, right? Jeez. You don't know the full story at all, so... Don't worry. I probably know a lot more than you think. Monica is being as friendly as usual, but for some reason I felt a chill down my spine after hearing that. Hey, do you want to check out the pamphlets? They came out really nice. Yeah, sure. I grabbed one of the pamphlets laid out on the desks. Oh yeah, they really did. Okay. Sorry, I just had to make sure my microphone was good. Something like this will definitely help people take the club more seriously. Oh yeah, I thought so too. I flipped through the pages. Each member's poem is neatly printed on its own page, giving it an almost professional feel. I recognized Natsuki's and Yuri's poems from the ones they performed during our practice. What's this? I flipped to Sayori's poem. It's different from the one she practiced. It's one that I haven't read before. Get out of my head, 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 get out of my head. Get out of my head before I do what I know is best for you. Get out of my head before I listen to everything she said to me. Get out of my head before I show you how much I love you. Get out of my head before I finish writing this poem. But a poem is never actually finished. It just stops moving. I don't know. I'm terrible. Like, that was terrible. What is this? Reading the poem, I get a pit in my stomach. It sounded a little bit like Limp Bizkit. Jade. What's wrong? Ah, nothing. My bad, I just had a song stuck in my head. This poem feels completely different from everything else Sayori's written. But more than that, I changed my mind. I'm going to get Sayori, so... Ah. Well, all right. Don't leave her hanging. Oh my gosh, I swear. You guys are going to think I'm a monster for that. like, pretty soon. Try not to take too long, okay? Keep hanging in there. I'm truly a monster. I quickly leave the classroom. Don't strain yourself. Have a good time hanging out with Sayori. I quicken my pace before she comes up with more puns. What was I thinking? I should have tried a little bit harder for Sayori. Ooh. The lack of music is very, very off-putting, and I don't like it. It's not a big deal to at least wait for her, or help her wake up. Even the simple gesture of walking her to school makes her really happy. Besides, I told her yesterday that things will be the same as they always have been. That's all she needs, and what I want to give her. Scene change. I reach Sayori's house and knock on the door. I don't expect an answer, since she's not picking up her phone either. Like yesterday, I opened the door and let myself in. Sayori. She really is a heavy sleeper. I swallow. I chew. I taste. I can't believe I ended up doing this after all. Waking her up in her own house. Isn't that more like something a boyfriend would do? In any case, it just feels right. Outside Sayori's room, I knock on the door. Sayori? Wake up, dummy. There's no response. I really didn't want to have to enter her room like this. Isn't it kind of a breach of privacy? But she really leaves me no choice. I gently open the door. Okay, just to warn you guys, there's a jump scare coming up. I'm just going to be nice to you guys. I'm just going to be nice to you guys and tell you that something spooky is about to happen. And if it scares you, I apologize. You know I just want to give you a formal, professional apology for that. This is not something I enjoy doing to you guys. It's just part of the game. I am such a monster for making those jokes. I am so sorry, everybody. Oh, this is horrible. I'm a monster. An exception has occurred. But okay, yeah, yep. So if you couldn't tell this was a horror game, here we are. What the hell? What the hell? Is this a nightmare? It has to be. This isn't real. There's no way this can be real. Sayori wouldn't do this. Everything was normal up until a few days ago. That's why I can't believe my eyes are showing me. I suppressed the urge to vomit. Just yesterday, I told Sayori I would be there for her. I told her I know what's best, and that everything will be okay. Then why? Why would she do this? How could I be so helpless? What did I do wrong? Turning down her confession. That has to have been what pushed her over the edge. Her agonized scream still echoes in my ears. Why did I do that to her when she needed me the most? Why was I so selfish? This is my fault. My swarming thoughts keep telling me everything I could have done to prevent this. If I just spent more time with her, walked her to school, and gave her what I know she wanted out of our relationship, then I could have prevented this. I know I could have prevented this. Screw the literature club. Screw the festival. I just lost my best friend. Someone I grew up with. She's gone forever now. Nothing I can do can bring her back. This isn't some game where I can reset and try something different. I had only one chance, and I wasn't careful enough. And now I'll carry this guilt with me until I die. Nothing in my life is worth more than hers. But I still couldn't do what she needed from me. And now, I can never take it back. Never. 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 The end. Well, thank you guys for joining me for Doki Doki Literature Club. I really hope you enjoyed this finale. You know, but wow, they really ended that on a low note there. Yeah, okay, so this is I'm kidding. Of course that's not the end. Come on. You gotta admit, I kind of got you guys maybe a little bit. Maybe. Just a little bit. Anyways, okay. Yeah, so that's not the end. And Sayori has been completely erased. And so now we have Yuri, Natsuki, Monica, and Glitchy. And Glitchina. So I guess let's start a new game. I see an annoying girl running toward me from the distance, waving her arms in the air like she totally doesn't care. That girl is my neighbor and good friend since we were children. You know, the kind of friend you never see yourself making today, but it just kind of works out because you've known each other for so long. We used to walk to school together on days like this, but starting around high school, she would oversleep more and more frequently and I would get tired of waiting up. But if she's going to chase after me like this, I almost feel better running off anyway. However, I just saw an idol in front of the crosswalk and let's see, what kind of voices do I have? Catch up to me. Oh boy, okay. This isn't normal. It's an ordinary school day like any other. Mornings are usually the worst, being surrounded by couples and friend groups walking to school together. Meanwhile, I've always walked to school alone. I always tell myself it's about time I meet some girls or something like that. What a silly idea, but I have no motivation to join any clubs. I'm perfectly content just getting by on the average while spending my free time on games and anime. There's always the anime club, but it's not like there would be any girls in it anyway. Oh, how true that is. The school day is as ordinary as ever, and it's over before I know it. After I pack up my things, I stare blankly at the wall, looking for an ounce of motivation. Clubs. There really aren't any that interest me. Besides, most of them would probably be way too demanding for me to want to deal with. I guess I have no choice but to start with the anime club. Jade? She just teleports in there, huh? Monica? Oh my goodness, I totally didn't expect to see you here. It's been a while, right? Ah. Yeah, it has. Monica smiles sweetly. We do know each other well. We rarely talked, but we were in the same class last year. Monica was probably the most popular girl in class. Smart, beautiful, athletic, glitchy. Basically completely out of my league. So having her smile at me so genuinely feels a little... What did you come in here for anyway? Oh, I've just been looking for some more supplies to use for my club. Do you know if there's any construction paper in here? Or markers? I guess you could check the closet. You're in the debate club, right? About that. I actually quit the debate club. Really? You quit? Yeah. To be honest, I can't stand all the politics around the major clubs. It feels like nothing but arguing about the budget and publicity and how to prepare for events. I'd much rather take something I personally enjoy and make something special out of it. In that case, what club did you decide to join? Actually, I'm starting a new one. A literature club. Don't mind space and time just being torn apart there for a minute. Literature. That sounds kind of dull. How many members do you have so far? It's kind of embarrassing, but there are only 3 of us so far. It's really hard to find new members for something that sounds so boring. Well, I can see that. But it's really not boring at all, you know. Literature can be anything. Reading, writing, poetry, manga. I mean, one of my members even keeps her manga collection in the club room. Wait, really? Yeah, it's funny, right? She always insists that manga is literature too. I mean, she's not wrong, I guess. And besides, a member's a member, right? Did Monica say she? Hey, Jade. By any chance, are you still looking for a club to join? Ah, I mean, I guess so, but in that case, is there any chance you could do me a big favor? I won't ask you to join, but if you could at least visit my club, it would make me really happy. Please? I don't know. I guess I have no reason to refuse. Besides, how could I ever refuse someone like Monica? Sure, I guess I could check it out. Ah, awesome. You're really sweet, Jade, you know that? It's nothing, really. Shall we go, then? I'll look for the materials another time. You're more important. And thus, today marks the day I sold my soul to Monica and her irresistible smile. I dejectedly follow Monica across the school and upstairs, a section of the school I rarely visit. Monica, full of energy, swings open the classroom door. I'm back. And I brought a guest with me. Is everyone just going to do that? A guest? Seriously, you brought a boy. Way to kill the atmosphere. Don't be mean, Natsuki. But anyway, welcome to the club, Jade. All words escape me in this situation. This club is full of incredibly cute girls. So let me guess. You're Monica's boyfriend, right? What? No, I'm not. Natsuki, the girl with a sour attitude whose name is apparently Natsuki, is one I don't recognize. Her small figure makes her look like a first-year student. Anyway, this is Natsuki. Energetic as usual. Hey, welcome, Innovation. And this is Yuri, the vice president. It's nice to meet you. Yuri, who appears comparably more mature and timid, seems to have a hard time keeping up with someone like Natsuki. Yeah, it's nice to meet both of you. So I ran into Jade in a classroom and he decided to come out check out the club. Isn't that great? Wait, Monica, didn't I tell you to let me know in advance before you brought anyone new? Oh, okay, that's pretty cool. I was going to, well, you know. Sorry. I didn't forget that, but I just happened to run into him. In that case, I should at least make some tea, right? Yeah, that would be great. Why don't you come and sit down, Jade? The girls have a few desks arranged to form a table. Yes, this game is very scary. You actually just missed possibly the scariest part in this game. But don't worry, there's plenty more. And just as another warning, this is a horror game that goes over dark topics. If you're not okay with that, I don't recommend you watching this. Not that I don't enjoy your company, everybody, but this game gets dark, and I just don't want anyone to be caught off guard and traumatized because of it. Yuri walks to the corner of the room and opens the closet. Meanwhile, Monica and Natsuki sit across from each other. Still feeling awkward, I take a seat next to Monica. So I know you didn't really plan on coming here, but we'll make sure you feel right at home, okay? As president of the Literature Club, it's my duty to make the club fun and exciting for everyone. I'm surprised there aren't more people in the club yet. It must be hard to start a new club. You could put it that way. Not many people are very interested in putting out all of the effort to start something brand new. especially when it's something that doesn't grab your attention, like literature. You have to work hard to convince people that you're both fun and worthwhile. But it makes school events like the festival that much more important. I'm confident that we can I'm confident that we can all really grow this club before we graduate. Right, Natsuki? Well, I guess. Natsuki reluctantly agrees. Such different girls, all interested in the same goal. Monica must have worked really hard just to find these two. Yuri returns to the table, carrying a tea set. She carefully places a teacup in front of each of us before setting down the teapot in the middle. You keep a whole tea set in this classroom? Don't worry, the teachers gave us permission. After all, doesn't a hot cup of tea help you enjoy a good book? Huh, I guess. Also, congratulations, Spook69. Very, very well done. Don't mind me, I'm just I'm just pouring a drink just because I don't want to have my throat dry while reading this 900-page novel of a game. Don't let yourself get intimidated. You're just trying to impress. Yuri's just trying to impress you. That's not. Insulted, Yuri looks away. I meant that, you know. I believe you. Well, tea and reading might not be a pastime for me, but I at least enjoy tea. I'm glad. Yuri faintly smiles to herself in relief. So, Jade, what kind of things do you like to read? Well, considering how little I've read these past few years, I don't really have a good way of answering that. Manga. I mutter quietly to myself, half joking. Natsuki's head suddenly perks up. It looks like she wants to say something, but she keeps quiet. Not much of a reader, I guess. Well, that can change. What am I saying? I spoke without thinking after seeing Yuri's sad smile. Anyway, what about you, Yuri? Well, let's see. Yuri traces the rim of her teacup with her finger. My favorites are usually novels that build deep and complex fantasy worlds. The level of creativity and craftsmanship behind them is amazing to me. And telling a good story in such a foreign world is equally impressive. Yuri goes on, clearly passionate about her reading. She seems so reserved and timid since the moment I walked in, but it's obvious by the way her eyes light up that she finds her comfort in the world of books, not people. But you know, I like a lot of things. Stories with deep psychological elements usually immerse me as well. Isn't it amazing how a writer can so deliberately take advantage of your own lack of imagination to completely throw you for a loop? Anyway, I've been reading a lot of horror lately. I read a horror book once. It was scary. I desperately grasped something I can relate to at the minimal level. At this rate, Yuri might as well be having a conversation with a rock. I'd expect that from you, Yuri. It suits your personality. Oh, is that so? Really, if a story makes me think, or takes me to another world, then I really can't put it down. Surreal horror is often very successful at changing the way you look at the world, if only for a brief moment. I hate horror. Oh, why's that? Well, Natsuki's eyes dart over to me for a split second. Never mind. That's right. You usually like to write about cute things, don't you, Natsuki? What? What gives you that idea? Yuri, you left a piece of scrap paper behind last club meeting. It looked like you were working on a poem called Don't Say It Out Loud. And give that back. Fine. Natsuki, you write your own poems? Hey, welcome, Catnap. The school is very peaceful, isn't it? Yeah, well, I guess sometimes. Why do you care? I think that's impressive. Why don't you share them sometime? No. Natsuki averts her eyes. You wouldn't like them. Not a very confident writer yet. I understand how Natsuki feels. Sharing that level of writing takes more than just confidence. You forgot the uniform. The truest form of writing is writing to oneself. You must be willing to open up to your readers, exposing your vulnerabilities, and showing even the deepest reaches of your heart. Do you have writing experience too, Yuri? Maybe if you share some of your work, you can set an example and help Natsuki feel comfortable enough to share hers. I guess the same for Yuri. We all sit in silence for a moment. Hey, I just got an idea. How about this? Natsuki and Yuri look quizzically at Monika. Don't be mean to Monika. Well, why are you so mean, Catnap? She's literally the nicest one there. Let's all go home and write a poem of our own. Then next time we meet, we'll all share with them. That way everyone is even. I mean, I thought it was a good idea. You hear she's bad stuff? Oh, wait a minute, hold on. I completely forgot. Don't worry, this is going to be good. This is going to be good, everyone. All right. Well, I think you're right, Monika. We should probably start finding activities for all of us to participate in together. I did decide to take on the responsibility of vice president after all. I need to do my best to nurture the club as well as its members. Besides, now that we have a new member, it seems like a good step for us to take. Do you agree as well, Jade? I sure don't. Hold on, there's still one problem. What's that? Now that we've reached the most important topic, I bluntly come forth with what's been on my mind this entire time. I never said I would join this club. Monika may have convinced me to stop by, but I never made any decision. I still have other clubs to look at, and, I lose my train of thought. All three girls stare back at me with dejected eyes. But, I'm sorry, I thought, The girls exchange glances before Monika turns back to me. I guess I need to tell you the truth, Jade. The thing is, we don't have enough members yet to form an official club. We need 4. And I've been trying really, really hard to find new members. And if we don't find one more before the festival, I'm defenseless against these girls. How am I supposed to make a clear-headed decision when it's like this? I would feel terrible for letting everyone down in this situation. And besides, the club itself seems pretty relaxed. So if writing poems is the price I need to pay in order to spend every day with these beautiful girls. Right. Okay. I've decided then. I'll join the literature club. One by one, the girls' eyes light up. Oh my goodness, really? Do you really mean that, Jade? Yeah. It could be fun, right? It could totally suck. So join me. And let's find out together. You really did scare me for a moment. I mean, if you really just left after all this, I'd be super pissed. Jade, I'm so happy. We can become an official club now. Thank you so much for this. You're really amazing. I'll do everything I can to give you a great time, okay? Thanks, I guess. Okay, everyone. I think with that, we can officially end today's meeting on a good note. Everyone remember tonight's assignment. Write a poem to bring to the next meeting so we can all share. Monika looks over at me once more. Jade, I look forward to seeing how you express yourself. Yeah. Can I really impress the class star Monica with my mediocre writing skills? Find out next time on Doki Doki Literature Club. Plus, I'm kidding. We're not ending things off here. We are still far, far from the ending. I already feel the anxiety welling up inside me. Meanwhile, the girls continue to chit-chat as Yuri cleans up the tea set. I guess I'll be on my way then. Okay. I'll see you tomorrow then. I can't wait. With that, I depart the clubroom and make my way home. The whole way, my mind wanders back and forth between the three girls. Natsuki, Yuri, and of course, the third one. Will I really be happy spending every day after school in the literature club? Perhaps I'll have the chance to grow closer to one of these girls. I'll just need to make the most of my circumstances, and I'm sure good fortune will find me. And I guess that starts with writing a poem tonight. You unlocked a special poem. Would you like to read it? Who wouldn't? These are not happy thoughts. These are absolutely very unhappy thoughts right here. That's not even a poem. Work that sucker to death. Come on now, work that sucker to death. Pretty sick beat there. My bad. So I don't think it matters what we pick. So I'm just gonna pick whichever ones I think are nice. Got dance. Party. Okay, let's do melancholy. Okay. Headphones? Okay. Vertigo. Agonizing. What about wonderful? I think the words are changed here. I don't think there's any Sayori specific words anymore. I think it's all just Natsuki and Yuri words here. So I don't think it really matters what I pick, actually. Hey, welcome, Iris. Sorry, I know you don't like horror games. It's okay. It's completely okay. But have a nice night. Thank you for stopping by, at least. Yeah, it really doesn't matter. I mean, we can make whatever poem we want. It's all gonna get the same result. Hi again, Jade. Glad to see you didn't run away on us. Not that you can. Nah, don't worry. This might be a little strange for me, but I at least keep my word. Well, I'm back at the literature club. I was the last to come in, so everyone else is already hanging out. Yuri, your face was a little broken. Thanks for keeping your promise, Jade. I hope this isn't... I think the music's bugged too? Oh, the screen's zooming in too. Just barely, but you can tell it is zooming in like just barely. I wonder if we can just sit here and just watch it like zoom in closer. Like, I am genuinely curious. It's also during this part of the game, during my original playthrough, that I encountered a glitch, like an actual glitch, like the game crashed. Yeah, but let's just sit here a little while. I don't think it's zooming in on Yuri. I think it's actually just zooming in the background. But it's like, it's just so subtle that you wouldn't notice until like after a little while. Okay, I guess it's not going to do it anymore. Making you dive headfirst into literature when you're not accustomed to it. Okay, everyone is just going to teleport in, I guess. Oh, come on. Like he deserves any slack. You already had to be dragged here by Monica. I don't know if you plan to just come here and hang out or what. But if you don't take us seriously, then you won't see the end of it. Monica, you're kind of covering the text box there. If you could just, you know, move out of the way. Natsuki certainly have a big mouth for someone who keeps her manga collection in the classroom, I think? Natsuki finds herself stuck between saying Monica and manga. Manga is literature. Swiftly defeated, Natsuki plops back into her seat. I'm sorry, Jade. We'll make sure to put your comfort first, okay? Yuri shoots Natsuki with an AK-47, with a disappointed glance. Anyway, now that you're in the club and all, perhaps you might have interest in picking up a book to read? We are zooming in quite close here. Well, I can't really say no either way. Like you said, I'm in this club now. So it only feels right for me to do something like that, if you ask. Wait, I didn't mean it like that. If you don't really want to, then forget I said anything, I guess. No, it's not that, Yuri. I want to try and be a part of this club. So even if I don't read often, I'd be happy to pick up a book if you wanted me to. Are you sure? I just felt like, well, as vice president and all, that I should help you get started on something you might like. Yuri reaches into her bag and pulls out a book. I didn't want you to feel left out, so I picked out a book that I thought you might enjoy. It's a short read, so it should keep your attention even if you don't usually read. And we could, you know, discuss it if you wanted. This is... How is this girl accidentally being so cute? She even picked out a book she thinks I'll like, despite me not reading much. Yuri, thank you. I'll definitely read this. I enthusiastically take the book. Phew. Well, you can read it at your own pace. I look forward to hearing what you think. And the room's back to normal. Now that everyone's settled in, I expected Monica to kick off some scheduled activities for the club. But that doesn't seem to be the case. Yuri's face is already buried in the book. I can't help but notice her intense expression, like she was waiting for this chance. Meanwhile, Natsuki is rummaging around in the closet. I'm really curious to talk to Yuri a little bit more, but at the same time, I would feel bad for distracting her from her reading. I catch a glimpse of the cover of her book. It looks like the same book that she lent to me. More than that, she seems to be on the first few pages. Ah, crap. I think she noticed me looking at her. She sneaks another glance at me, and our eyes meet for a split second. But that only makes her hide her face deeper in her book. Sorry. I was just spacing out. I mutter this, sensing I made her uncomfortable. Oh, it's fine. If I was focused, then I probably wouldn't have noticed in the first place. But I'm just rereading a bit of this, so... That's the book that you gave me, right? Mm-hmm. Why are her eyes like this? I wonder if I can just let it go off to the side as much as possible. But why her eyes? Yuri, your eyes, Oh, I get it. Yuri, your eye? Your eyes drifting off to the right? And it's back to normal. Okay. Let's all just ignore that. Not for any particular reason. Just curious, how come you have 2 copies of the same book? Ah, well, when I stopped by at the bookstore yesterday. That's not what I meant. I mean, I just happened to buy 2 of them. Ah, I see. Alright, hold on, we're gonna take a short break here. Don't mind me. Okay, and we are back, everyone. I probably should have gone to the BRB screen, but oh well. It adds to the silliness of this game. There's something fairly obvious here that Yuri isn't telling me, but I decide to let it go. I'll definitely start reading it soon. I'm glad to hear. Once it starts to pick up, you might have a hard time putting it down. It's a very engaging and relatable story. Is that so? What's the story about anyway? Well, I look at the cover of the book. The book is titled Portrait of Markov. There's an ominous-looking eye symbol on the front cover. Basically, it's about this religious camp that was turned into a human experiment prison, and the people trapped there have this trait that turns them into killing machines that lust for blood. I don't think she told us that the first time around. But the facility gets even worse, and they start to selectively breeding people by cutting off their limbs and affixing them to... Oh, that might be a little bit of a spoiler. You don't say. But anyway, I'm really into it. The book, I mean. Not the thing about the limbs. That's kind of dark, isn't it? Yeah. You bet your sweet bippy it is. Yuri made it sound like it was going to be a nice story, so that dark turn came from nowhere. Ah. Are you not a fan of that sort of thing, Jade? Not particularly. No, it's not that. I mean, I can definitely enjoy those kind of stories, so don't worry. I hope so. Yeah, I totally forgot that Yuri's into those things. She's so shy and reclusive on the outside, but her mind seems to be completely different. It's just that this kind of story, it's the kind that challenges you to look at life from a strange new perspective. When horrible things happen, not just because someone wants to be evil, but because the world is so full of horrible people and we're all worthless anyways. Why is that in such bold text? Then sudden... I'm rambling, aren't I? Yeah, if it wasn't clear, this is kind of where the game just kind of gets into what Doki Doki Literature Club is all about. Just all the glitchy, nightmarish, like, if you blink, you miss it stuff. I'm sorry. Hey, don't apologize. I haven't lost interest or anything. Well, I guess it's all right then. But I feel like I should let you know that I have this problem. When I let things like books and writings fill my thoughts... What was that about your whole body? I'm sorry, could you repeat that? Slender Man? What are you doing here, silly? This isn't this is Doki Doki Literature Club. But welcome. I can't forget to pay attention to other people. So I'm sorry if I end up saying something strange. And please stop me if I start talking too much. I really don't think you need to worry. That just means you're passionate about reading. The least I can do is listen. It's a literature club after all. It is indeed a literature club. Ah. You want me to find your pages? Well, it'll have to wait until I do a Slender game, so unfortunately you're going to be out of luck, buddy. Well, that's true. In fact, I might as well get started reading it, right? I mean, you don't have to, but... What are you saying? Let me just get the book. I quickly retrieved the book that I had to put into my bag. Alright, it's fine if I sit here, right? I slip into the seat next to Yuri's. Ah, yeah. Are you sure? You seem a little apprehensive. I'm sorry. It's not that I don't want you to. It's just something I'm not very used to. That is, reading in company with someone. I see. Well, just tell me if I end up distracting you or anything. Alright. I open the book and start the prologue. I soon understand what Yuri means about reading in company. It's as if I can feel her presence over my shoulders as I read. It's not a particularly bad thing. Maybe a little distracting, but the feeling is somewhat comforting. Yuri is in the corner of my eye. I realize that she's not actually looking at her own book. I glance over. It looks like she's reading from my book instead. Sorry. Bathing in the feeling of my body heat. That is disturbing. Okay. Yuri, you really apologize a lot, don't you? I do? I don't really mean to. Sorry. I mean... Here, this should work, right? I slide my desk until it's up against Yuri's and I hold my book more between the two of them. Ah, I suppose so. Yuri timidly closes her own copy. Once we each lean in a little bit, our shoulders are almost touching. It feels like my left arm is in the way, so instead I use my right hand to hold the book open. I guess it makes it kind of difficult to turn the page. Here. This is a familiar scene. Yuri takes her left arm and folds the left side of the book between her thumb and forefinger. I do the same with my right arm, on the right side of the book. That way, I turn a page and Yuri slides it under her thumb after it flips to her side. But in holding like this, we're huddled even closer together than before. It's actually kind of distracting me. It's as if I can feel the warmth of Yuri's face. And she's in the corner of my vision. Are you ready? To turn the page. Sorry. I think I got a bit distracted for a second. I glance over at Yuri's face again, and our eyes meet. I don't know how I'll be able to keep up with her. That's okay. You're not as used to reading, right? I don't mind being patient if it takes you a bit longer. It's probably the least I can do, since you've been so patient with me. Yeah, thanks. Can Yuri find your pages? I mean, I think she'd be pretty good at finding pages. She's really into books, so that might be a useful skill for finding the pages, Mr. Slenderman. We continue reading. Yuri no longer asks me if I'm ready to turn the page. Instead, I just assume that she finishes the page before me, so I turn it by my own volition. We continue the first chapter in silence. Even so, turning each page almost feels like an intimate exchange. My thumb gently letting go of the page, letting it flutter over to her side as she catches it under her own thumb. Hey, Yuri. This might be a silly thought, but the main character kind of reminds me of you a little bit. Huh? No, I don't relate to this character at all. Definitely not. Really? I was just thinking the way she second-guesses things she says and all that. Ah, that's what you meant. That's what you were talking about. Sorry. I thought you meant something else about her. Something else? Never mind. We didn't even get that far yet. So I don't know why that came into my head. Yuri, are you feeling all right? Yuri's been a little fidgety ever since we started reading. You can rest if you're feeling sick or something. Your breathing is a little... My breathing? Yuri puts her hands on her chest as if to feel her heartbeat. I didn't even notice. Anyway, I'm fine. I just need some water. Alright, don't push yourself. Yuri stands up and practically rushes out of the classroom. What on earth was that about? Jade? Did something happen just now? I have no idea. Yuri was just acting a little strange, I guess. So you don't know anything? Sorry, I can't say I do. Are you worried about her? Oh, no, not really. I was just making sure that you didn't do anything to her. No, nothing. Don't worry, I believe you, silly. Yuri just does this sometimes. It's nothing alarming. Alright, if you say so. Anyway, why don't we start with sharing our poems with each other? Shouldn't we wait for Yuri? Well, she might be a while, so I figured we'd start without her. Is that okay? Yeah, I was just asking. I stand up. I make a mental note of where I left off in the book, then slip it back into my bag. Alright, time to share some poems. Let's start off with Noski. Was it Noski? Oh, Noski. I told Natsuki I was interested in her poems yesterday. It's probably only fair if I shared mine with her first. Well, this is about what I expected from someone like you. That's a little blunt, so I'm guessing she says something different if we made it cater to her instead. Well, excuse me, princess. It's not like I said it was bad. It just didn't evoke any emotions. So basically, it's not cute enough for your taste? Do you want to get smacked? I'll pass. Well, anyway, I guess I need to show you mine. Not that you'll like it. And this is just the Eagles Can Fly one. Yeah, I told you that you weren't gonna like it. Wait, we can skip? Oh, so we've already... This is basically just the same as the second day. Okay. Interesting. I'm just gonna do that. Screw reading things I've already read before. If I can skip, I'm gonna skip it. Hi, Jade. Having a good time so far? Ah, yeah. Good. Glad to hear it. By the way, since you're new and everything, if you ever have any suggestions for the club, like new activities or things we can do better, I'm always listening. Don't be afraid to bring things up, okay? Alright, I'll keep that in mind. Of course, I'll be afraid to bring things up. I'm much better off just going with the flow until I'm more settled. Anyway, want to share your poem with me? It's kind of embarrassing, but I guess I have to. Don't worry, Jade. We're all a little embarrassed today, you know? But it's that sort of barrier that we'll all learn to get past soon. Yeah, that's true. I hand Monica my poem. Great job, Jade. I was going ooh in my head while reading it. It's really metaphorical. I'm not sure why, but I didn't expect you to go for something so deep. I guess I underestimated you. It's the easiest for me to keep everyone's expectations low. That way, it always counts when I put in some effort. That's not very fair. Well, I guess it worked anyway. You know that Yuri likes this kind of writing, right? Writing that's full of imagery and symbolism. Sometimes I feel like Yuri's mind is just totally detached from reality. I don't mean that like it's a bad thing, though. But sometimes I get the impression that she's just totally given up on people. She spends so much time in her own head that it's probably a much more interesting place for her. But that's why she gets so happy when you treat her with a lot of kindness. I don't think she's used to being indulged like that. She must be really starved for social interaction, so don't blame her for coming on a little strongly. Like earlier. I think if she gets too stimulated, she ends up withdrawing and looking for alone time. So, okay. Hold on 1 minute. Alright, there we go. I've turned off hand tracking just because it doesn't work for every situation here. Don't worry, Slender Man. I'm sure you'll come back into relevancy soon. Suddenly the door opens. Yuri, I'm back. Did I miss anything? Not really. Well, we all started sharing our poems with each other. Already? I'm sorry for being late. No need to apologize. We still have plenty of time, so I'm more glad that you took all the time you needed. Alright. Thanks, Monica. I suppose I should get my poem now. Anyway, do you want to read my poem now? Don't worry, I'm not very good. You sound pretty confident for someone who claims to be not very good. Well, that's because I have to sound confident. That doesn't mean I always feel that way, you know. I see. Well, let's read it then. Hole in the wall. But he wasn't looking at me. Confused, I frantically glance at my surroundings, but my burned eyes can no longer see color. Are there others in this room? Are they talking? Or are they simply poems on flat sheets of paper? The sound of frantic scrawling playing tricks on my ears. The room begins to crinkle, closing in on me. The air I breathe dissipates before it reaches my lungs. I panic. There must be a way out. It's right there. He's right there. Swallowing my fears, I brandish my pen. So, what do you think? It's very... Oh, we can skip this. Like, I don't mean to skip things, but it's like... We've already read this stuff, and I feel like it's just going over the same... Yeah, look at that. This is all old stuff. We've already read this like 4 times. I apologize. But I'd like to get a move on. I don't like the music, but I also do like it. It's like someone playing badly. I guess that's everyone. I glance around the room. That was a little more stressful than I anticipated. It's as if everyone is judging me for my mediocre writing abilities. Even if they're just being nice, there's no way my poems can stand up to theirs. This is a literature club after all. I sigh. I guess that's what I ended up getting myself into. Across the room, Monika is writing something in her notebook. My eyes land on Yuri and Natsuki. They gingerly exchange sheets of paper, sharing their respective poems. As they read in tandem, I watch each of their expressions change. Natsuki's eyebrows furrow in frustration. Meanwhile, Yuri smiles sadly. What's with this language? Did you say something? Oh, it's nothing. Natsuki dismissively returns the poem to the desk with one hand. I guess you could say it's fancy. Ah, thanks. Yours is cute. Cute? Did you completely miss the symbolism or something? It's clearly about the feeling of giving up. How can that be cute? I know that. I just meant the language, I guess. I was trying to say something nice. You mean you have to try that hard to come up with something nice to say? Thanks, but it really didn't come out nice at all. Well, I do have a couple suggestions. If I was looking for suggestions, I would have asked someone who actually liked it. Which people did, by the way. Monika liked it. And Jade did too. So based on that, I'll gladly give you some suggestions of my own. First of all, excuse me. I appreciate the offer, but I spent a long time establishing my writing style. I don't expect it to change anytime soon, unless of course I come across something particularly inspiring. Which I haven't yet. Oh, let me slide over to the right a little bit. There we go. Just for visual sake. He even told me he was impressed by it. Natsuki suddenly stands up. Oh? I didn't realize you were so invested in trying to impress our new member, Yuri. That's not what I... Ooh. You're just... Yuri stands up as well. Maybe you're just jealous that Jade appreciates my advice more than he appreciated yours. Huh? And how do you know he didn't appreciate my advice more? Are you that full of yourself? No. If I was full of myself, I would deliberately go out of my way to make everything I do overly cutesy. Well, you know what? I wasn't the one whose bagungas magically grew a size bigger as soon as Jade started showing up. Natsuki. Natsuki, that's a little... This doesn't involve you. Taking out your own insecurities on others like that. You really act as young as you look, Natsuki. Me? Look who's talking, you wannabe edgy bitch. Edgy? Sorry, that's my lifestyle. Sorry that my lifestyle is too much for someone of your mental age to comprehend. See? Just saying that proves my point. Most people learn to get over themselves as they graduate middle school, you know? If you want to prove anything, then stop harassing others with your sickening attitude. You think you can counterbalance your toxic personality just by dressing and acting cute? The only cute thing about you is how hard you try. Whoa, be careful, you might cut yourself on that edge, Yuri. Oh, my bad. You already do, don't you? Did you just accuse me of cutting myself? That's awful. Yeah, go on. Let Jade hear everything you really think. I'm sure he'll be head over heels for you after this. Suddenly Yuri turns toward me, as if she just noticed I was standing there. Jade. She's just trying to make me look bad. That's not true. She started it. And okay, so we have to pick. I pick Natsuki. 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 Yuri. 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 Natsuki. Well, hello, Monika. And how are you doing today? How are you doing today, Monika? Are you doing good? You're a little close there to the screen. Could you maybe just back up a little bit? You know, just scoot back from the camera. You know, maybe if you could just like, you know. There we go. Much better. Thank you. Now, you're kind of blocking the text boxes as well. Maybe you could, you know... Hey, Jade. Why don't we step outside for a little bit? Okay? Sorry about that. They really shouldn't have tried to get you involved. It's probably better for us to stay out of this. We'll go back inside once they're done yelling. Some president I am, right? I can't even confront my own club members properly. I just wish I was able to be a little bit more assertive sometimes. But I never have it in me to put my foot down against others. You understand, right? Anyway, if this makes you want to spend less time with the others, then that's fine. I'd be happy to spend time with you instead. Suddenly, Natsuki runs out of the classroom. Ooh. She quickly runs away. Oh dear. Well, it looks like they're done. I didn't mean it. I didn't mean it. I didn't mean it. Yuri's rocking back and forth on her desk with her palms on her forehead. Yuri. I didn't mean it. I believe you. No one's doubting what you did or did not do. I have no idea what Yuri might have said to Natsuki. Or did. Jade. Please don't hate me. Please. I'm not like this. There's something wrong with me today. It's fine, Yuri. We know you didn't mean it. Besides, I'm sure Natsuki will forget all about it by tomorrow. You seem pretty confident in that. Completely. You seem very confident. A little bit too confident, Monica. I don't trust you. I'm on to you. Anyway, the meeting is over, so you can go home now if you want. Yuri looks at me like she wants to say something, but she keeps glancing at Monica. You can go first, Monica. I'd like to stay a little bit longer. I'm the president, so I should be the last one out. I'll wait for you to be done. Well, I'm vice president, so please let me take that responsibility today. It kind of sounds like you don't want me around for something, Yuri. It's not that. It's not that. I didn't get much of a chance to discuss my book with Jade. It would just be embarrassing with you listening. I guess I don't really have a choice, do I? I'm sorry for causing trouble, but she got deleted. Okay. I guess it really doesn't matter. Let's make this all about Natsuki. There we go. Candy, silly, adventure. Let's see. I'm not sure if some of these words are actually for Sayori only, and they get transferred over to the other two, like depending on what they mean. Because I feel like some of these are Sayori words, but oh well. She's not here anymore, so can't really test that out. Another day passes, and it's time for the club meeting already. I've gotten a little more comfortable here over the past couple of days. Entering the club room, the usual scene greets me. Welcome back, Jade. Ah, hi, Yuri. I'm not sure if it's me or if it's Yuri's expression, but the weight of yesterday's quarrel still hangs in the air a little. Yuri glances over her shoulder, looking around the room. Natsuki's reading manga at a desk. And surprisingly, Monica isn't here yet. Suddenly, Yuri takes my arm and pulls me to the corner of the room. About yesterday, I really need to apologize. Nothing like that has ever happened before. And something came over me, I guess. I wasn't acting mentally sound. Please don't think we're usually like this. Not just me, but Natsuki as well. Yuri, I'm happy that you were considerate and apologized. You don't have to worry too much. Even though I've only been here a couple days, I could tell something was off yesterday. Maybe we were just a little extra sensitive because it was our first time sharing poems. But whatever it was, it didn't make me think any less of you. I had already decided that there was no way you could be a bad person. And now that you're apologizing, I know you really didn't mean it. Ah, Jade. Don't say those kinds of things so frankly. They make me a little too happy. I'm really glad that you're such an understanding person. And I'm really glad that you joined this club. Everything's a little bit brighter with you around, and... Sorry, what am I saying right now? Hey, have you guys seen Monica? No, I haven't. I was also kind of wondering where she was. Man, Yuri, I'm guessing you haven't either. Yuri is clearly taken aback by how calmly Natsuki is addressing her. No, I haven't. Geez, this isn't like her at all. I know it's stupid, but I can't help but worry a little bit. What? Why are you looking at me like that? Natsuki, about yesterday. I just wanted to apologize. I promise I didn't mean any of the things I said. And I'll do my best to stay under control from now on. So, Yuri, what the heck are you talking about? Did you do something yesterday? Eh? Jeez. Whatever's on your mind, I'm sure it was nothing. Here we are with the bold text again. I don't even remember anything bad happening. You're the kind of person who worries too much about the little things, aren't you? But I'll accept your pajamaology anyway, if it helps you feel a bit better about it. Besides, it's kind of nice to hear, since I was always afraid you secretly hated me or something like that. No, not at all. I don't hate you. Well, you're kind of weird, but I don't hate you either. Natsuki turns to me. You're still on trial, though. Hey. Suddenly the door swings open. Sorry, I'm super sorry. There you are. I didn't mean to be late. I hope you guys weren't worried or anything. Nah. Well, Natsuki was. I was not. What took you so long anyway? Well, my last period today was study hall. To be honest, I just lost track of time. That makes no sense, though. You would have heard the bell ring at least. I must not have heard it, since I was practicing piano. Piano? I wasn't aware you played music as well, Monica. Don't give me more credit than I deserve. I guess I've been practicing for a while, but I'm still not really good yet. Still, that must require a lot of dedication. So I'm still impressed. Well, thanks, Yuri. You should play something for us sometime. That's... Monica looks at me. Well, I am working on writing a song, but it's not quite done yet. Maybe once I get a little bit better, I will. That sounds so cool. I look forward to it. Is that so? In that case, I won't let you down, Jade. Monica smiles sweetly. I didn't mean any pressure or anything like that. Don't worry. I was kind of hoping that I could share it with you anyway. I guess that's why I've been practicing so much recently. I see. I'm not sure if Monica was referring to the whole club, or just me. In that case, best of luck. Thanks. So, I didn't miss anything, did I? No, not really. I chose not to bring up anything that the three of us talked about. Besides, Natsuki's already run off into the closet. Jade, since your compliments put me in a good mood, I was wondering if you would like to spend time together today. I mean, in the club. Yeah, definitely. I planned on it anyway. Okay. Can we start now? Let's find a place to sit. Ah, I'm being a little forceful, aren't I? I'm sorry. My heart just won't stop pounding for some reason. Don't worry about it. If anything, it's nice to see you have so much energy. Yeah, but I need to try and calm down. I won't be able to focus on reading like this. Take your time. Yuri takes a deep breath, then pulls a copy of the book out of her bag. Actually, I have a request. Do you mind if I make some tea first? Not at all. Thanks very much. If there's one thing that can make my reading time any better, it's a nice cup of tea. Not to mention for yourself as well. Yuri stands up and makes her way to the closet. I follow and watch as she retrieves a small pitcher from the shelf, the kind with a filter inside. Can you hold this for a second? Sure. Yuri hands me the water pitcher and also fetches an electric kettle. I'm going to plug this in at the teacher's desk, and then I'll go get some water. She walks past me and sets the kettle down on the teacher's desk. I simply watch her movements. To my surprise, the way she moves really contrasts her speaking mannerisms. Especially because of her long legs, Yuri appears elegant and methodical. Okay, may I have the water pitcher? Thanks, I'll be right back. Ah, I might as well walk with you. That's okay. You stay here. It won't take long. Pitcher in hand, Yuri hurries out of the classroom. Ah, did Yuri leave you again? No, it's not like that this time. She's just filling up the water pitcher to make tea. Oh, okay. Sorry for misunderstanding. 10 minutes pass. Yuri said it wouldn't take long. Is something holding her up? I'm bored just waiting here, so I decide to go look for her. I like how the music is self-contained in the classroom, as if he's not supposed to leave there. That's actually pretty funny. The most logical place for Yuri to be would be the nearest water fountain. I start heading down the hallway. What's that noise? It's coming from around the corner. It sounds like breathing. A sharp inhale, like someone is sucking the air through their teeth. Are they in pain? I reach the corner and peer around it. Yuri? Oh no. Yeah, let's just turn back time like we didn't see anything. I'm back. Thanks for waiting patiently. Jade, do you like oolong tea? You better not have put blood in my tea, Yuri. I'm serious about this. You better not have done that. Because that is one thing you don't do. You don't mess with a man's tea. You don't mess with his tea. That's one thing I can guarantee you. That was a terrible joke. Okay, I'm sorry, everybody. Ah, yeah. Anything is fine. As long as it's not blood-flavored. Very well. Yuri sets the temperature on the kettle to 200 degrees. Now it's time to get the teapot. You really do this properly, don't you? Of course. I shouldn't do any less when I'm making tea for others. Even if I'm not an expert on tea or anything. Hoo-hoo. In that case, you'll only be even more impressed. Ah, perhaps I will. Yuri fetches the teapot and begins measuring her tea leaves. To my surprise, she even starts humming a little to herself. You must be in a good mood now. Is that so? I wasn't letting it show. And you noticed. I was doing a bit of thinking, and I decided that I would try expressing myself a little bit more. It turns out it's not very hard for me to do. When it's you who's around anyway. Ah. That's great, Yuri. Just don't push yourself too much. You're always worrying about me, Jade. It's very endearing. That's... Yuri wasn't kidding. I don't even know if I can keep up with this. I watch Yuri pour a cup of tea for each of us. Oh wow, it's WD Gaster. That's pretty cool. Jade, I have another request. Do you mind if we sit on the floor today? Why's that? It's a little bit easier on my back. I can read with my back against the wall rather than bending over at my desk. Ah, sorry, I didn't realize. No worries. I just have back pain fairly regularly, so I do my best to manage it. I wonder why. Is that so? I wonder why that is. I wonder why indeed. It's most likely because my scoliosis. Your posture, right? Always hunched over like that while reading. Yes. I have terrible reading posture. So that's why we should sit on the floor. Fair enough. I'll go ahead and get the book. I retrieve the book from my bag. Ah, I have some chocolate as well. It's a small bag of chocolate candies. I take it since it'll go well with the tea. Yuri and I then sit against the wall, teacups at our sides. As if in sync, we assume the same reading position as last time, each holding one half of the book. Except this time, our bodies are even closer to each other. I can't see too well. Yuri slides closer until our shoulders are touching. How am I supposed to focus on reading like this? Yuri was always kind of cute, but when she's being less apprehensive, it's almost more than I can handle. Your teacup. Yuri hands me my teacup. Holding it with my hand that's not holding the book, I end up in a position that makes it even harder to focus. Because now I need to worry about making sure I don't accidentally touch her chin. Yes, everyone's biggest fear. Meanwhile, Yuri hasn't noticed a single thing. She wears her intense reading expression, and I can only presume the world around her has faded away. I use all of my willpower to focus on reading. After a few minutes, I finally manage to relax a little. I put the teacup between my legs and fumble with the chocolate wrapper. Ah, sorry. I briefly let go of the book to finish opening the wrapper. You can have as much as you want. Ah, that's okay. I won't take any. Are you sure? Well, if I touch it, then it might get smudges on the pages. Ah, you're right. I didn't even think about that. My bad. No need to apologize. I'll hold the book, okay? Are you sure? Of course. And here we get this cutscene again. Yuri opens the book with both hands. She holds it so that I don't have any harder of a time reading from it. But as a result, her left arm is practically resting on top of my leg. Whatever will I do? Well, in that case... Yuri's already totally focused on reading again. I take a chocolate candy and pop it into my mouth. Then I take another chocolate, and I hold it up to Yuri. She doesn't even look away from the book. She simply parts her lips as if this situation was completely natural. But that means I can't stop here. I apprehensively place the chocolate into her mouth. Just like that, Yuri closes her lips over it. Yuri's expression suddenly breaks. Did I just... Yuri looks at me like she needs to confirm what just happened. Jade. Sorry. I guess I shouldn't have done that. What happened to the music? Is this normal? No, okay, this is normal. Yuri starts to breathe heavily. I can't. Jade. Suddenly, Yuri forcefully grabs my arm and jerks me to my feet. My teacup gets knocked over. Jade. My heart. My heart won't stop pounding, Jade. I can't calm down. I can't focus on anything anymore. Can you feel it, Jade? Yuri suddenly presses my hand against her chest. Ooh, I don't want that. Why is this happening to me? I feel like I'm losing my mind. I can't make it stop. It even makes me not want to read. I just want to look at you. Ooh, okay. And we can't really do anything but look at her. Okay. She's looking at us with those weird looking eyes. Okay. Could you maybe look the other direction? Like, this is very unsettling. I don't feel comfortable with this. Help me. Help someone. Yes, thank you. Oh my gosh, that's so much better. Yes, thank you. Thank you, Monica. It's time to share poems. Keep looking? No, thank you. Let's get Yuri's out of the way. The less we talk to her, the better. I've been waiting for this. Let's see what you've written for today. Yuri smiles and takes a deep breath. I just like holding it. I mean, the poem turned out good. It's, well, there are some things you could work on, but that doesn't really matter. I want her to see my handsome face. But that doesn't really matter. It feels like anything written by you is a treasure. That came out a little awkward. Let's move on. Here's the poem I wrote. You don't have to like it or anything. Wheel. A rotating wheel turning on an axle, grinding. Bolt head. Linear gearbox. Okay, this is just a bunch of words. I'm not reading this. It doesn't really matter what it's about. My mind has been a little hyperactive lately, so I had to take it out on your pen. What does that mean? That is, a pen fell out of your backpack yesterday, so I took it home for safekeeping, and I just really like the way that it writes. So you stole my pen. How dare you? That's like the worst thing I think someone could do, is like stealing something so petty. It's like I think the worst instance I've ever had is like I let someone borrow a pencil one time, and it's like, okay, I'll let them borrow it for this class, but I kind of need it back because it's like that's like one of my few pencils. They never did, and so they kept using it. Then another day comes by and they ask me for one again, and it's like, sorry, buddy, this is my last one. It's like, no, I'm not going to let you borrow my pencil. You lost the other one I lent you. It's like, I'm not letting you borrow anything again. In fact, you didn't even borrow it. You just kept it. It's like, gee, thanks, buddy. Now we're both out of pencils if I lose this one. And now you're touching it. I'm okay. What did I just... Can we pretend this conversation never happened? You can keep the poem, though. Alright, let's see Natsuki next. Well, it's not really any worse than your last one, but I can't really say it's any better either. Phew. Huh? Phew what? Well, anything that isn't a train wreck, I'll take it as a win. And I get the feeling you're probably the most critical. Hey, what makes you... Wait, maybe that was a compliment? Haha, glad to see someone recognizes my experience. Well then, keep practicing and maybe you'll be as good as me someday. That's, something tells me Natsuki completely missed the point. Just make sure you find a little bit of influence from everyone. I think you're at least being influenced by Yuri a little bit, aren't you? I mean, I know you've been, like, spending some time with her or whatever. But you know, Monica and I are just as good as her. At poems, I mean. So you should really try to learn something, or you'll never get better. Here's the one I wrote. I'll make sure you learn something from it. And this is just the Amy likes spiders one. Okay, we've read this. Not bad, right? It's quite a bit longer than yesterday's. Yesterday's was way too short. I was just warming up. I hope you didn't think that was the best I could do. Oh, okay, we can look at the... I forgot about this. We can look at the full, like, scene here. No, of course not. Anyways, the message is pretty straightforward in this poem. I doubt I have to explain it. Like anyone would agree, the subject of this poem is an ignorant jerk. Everyone has some kind of weird hobby, or a guilty pleasure. Something that you're afraid if people find out they'd make fun of you or think less of you. But that just makes people stupid. Who cares what someone likes, as long as they're not hurting anyone and it makes them happy? I think people really need to learn the respect of others, of liking weird things. Such as two of the girls in this very club, whom I respectfully won't name. Kind of ironic that even in my one place of comfort, I can't even have people respect me. Geez, now you're making me complain too much. What did I do? For what it's worth, I respect you. Well, I guess thanks. But it's kind of obvious that you respect Yuri more, so... Whatever, we're done sharing, so you can leave now. And lastly is Monica. Jade, I think you saw something earlier that you weren't supposed to see. I didn't want to have to tell you this, but I don't think I have a choice. It's getting kind of dangerous for you to spend time with Yuri. I don't know why, but she seems pretty easily excitable when she's around you. Which shouldn't be a problem in itself. But when Yuri gets too excited, she finds a place to hide and starts cutting herself with a pocket knife. How do you know this? Isn't that kind of messed up? Yeah. She even brings a different one to school every day, like she has a collection or something. She did mention that in the previous act. Yeah, that was a thing she mentioned. I mean, it's definitely not because she's depressed or anything like that. I think she just gets some kind of high from it. It might even be like a sexual thing. But the point is, you've kind of been enabling her. I'm not saying it's your fault, though. But I guess that's why I had to explain it all to you. So I think if you keep your distance, that would probably be best for her. While you're at it, don't be shy to spend a little more time with me. To put it lightly, I at least have it together in the head, and I know how to treat my club members. But anyway, you want to read my poem now, don't you? I like the way this one turned out, so I hope you do too. Save me. The colors, flashing, expanding, piercing. An endless cacophony of meaningless noise. The noise that won't stop. Violent, grating waveforms. Squeaking, screeching, piercing, sine, cosine, tangent. Like playing a chalkboard on a turntable. Like playing a knife on a breathing rib cage. Oh no. Endless... Delete her. Delete who? What do you mean? I just kind of froze there. Sorry, I know it's kind of abstract. I'm just trying to, well, never mind. There's no point in explaining. Anyway, here's Monica's writing tip of the day. Sometimes you'll find yourself facing a difficult decision. When that happens, don't forget to save your game. Hey, that's actually a pretty good idea. Well, might as well. I'll just save it in this slot here. There we go. Who am I talking to? Can you hear me? Tell me you can hear me. Anything. Please help me. That's my advice for today. Thanks for listening. Hey, that's my job. Don't talk to the audience like that. You've unlocked a special poem. Sure. A joke. A man walked into a club. In the club, there's a girl who liked him very much. They spent some time together, and then she liked him even more. One day, the girl realized she was in love with him, but before disaster could happen, a third party intervened with her programming. Suddenly, the girl hated herself for being in love. This contradiction caused the script to derail. The universe started to collapse, but she killed herself just in time. Okay, how is this a joke? Where's the punchline? Where's the humor? Where's the comedy? Come on. Why are we in red world? Why is it everything red? Get me out of here. I don't like it. I don't like that sound. No. Why are we in red world? Why? Monica, what are you doing here? Okay, actually, I kind of want to try something here. Let's see. Here, let's there we go, much better. Let's actually just have it like this. Then there we go. Then let's do a chat. There we go. There we go. How is this? This feels a bit more immersive, I guess. Let me just there we go. So yes, now we're in Red World, I guess. Ugh, I don't like this place. This is not a very nice looking place. Oh, wait, no, hold on. I have to do. This is gonna be so much better.
Okay, everyone. We're all done reading each other's poems, right? We have something we need to go over today, so if everyone could come sit at the front of the room. Is this about the festival? Well, what about this?
Is this about the festival? Well, sort of. Do we really have to do something for the festival? It's not like we can put together anything good in just a few days. We'll just end up embarrassing ourselves instead of getting any new members.
Why did it go dark? Oh my gosh, hold on. Why did it go dark like that? Also, I need to resize myself a little bit here. There we go. Oh, nope, Monica, you stay there. There we go. Man, I wish that I wouldn't cover up so much of the text. Okay, there we go. Don't worry so much. We're going to keep it simple, okay? Look, I know everyone's been a little more lively ever since Jade joined, and we've started with some club activities. But this isn't the time for us to become complacent. We still only have 4 members. You see Sayori's room in the BG? Do you? Oh, you're right. Hold on, let's zoom in. Let's see if we can zoom in on that. You're right, it is. That's pretty cool. You have a really good eye, game dog. I didn't notice that. Is there anything else in the background? Yeah, not really. Okay, let's resize this. Stretch the screen. There we go. We still only have 4 members, and the festival's our only real chance to find more, you know. What's so great about getting new members anyway? We already have enough to be considered an official club. More members will just mean everything gets noisier and more difficult to manage. Natsuki, I don't think you're looking at it the right way at all. Okay, Monica, you were... Here we go. There we go. We can just have Monica right there. There we go. I can be on the right. She can be on the left. There we go. Let's just put you right there. Yeah, there we go. That's nice. And then I can be like this. Yeah, there we go. That's perfect. That's perfect. Just perfect. I might be small, but at least you can see me. I don't think you're looking at it the right way at all. Don't you want to share your passion with as many people as you can? To inspire them to find the same feelings that brought you here in the first place? The Literature Club should be a place where people can express themselves like they can't do anywhere else. It should be a place so intimate that you never want to leave. Ever. 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 I know you feel that way too. I know we all do. So that's why we should work hard and put something together for the festival, even if it's something small. Right, Jade? Ah. Oh, come on. You can't take advantage of Jade to agree with you just because he doesn't know how to say no to anything. Look, Monica. Do you really think any of us here joined the club with other people in mind? Yuri never even talked until Jade joined. As for me, I just like it better here than I do at home. And Jade isn't even passionate about literature in the first place. And that's everyone. Sorry, but you're really the only one who's interested in finding new members. The rest of us are fine like this. I know you're president and all, but you should really consider our opinions for once. Monica is clearly taken aback by Natsuki's words. That's not true at all. I'm sure Yuri and Jade want to get more members too. Right? Oh great, it's getting all emotional now. I don't know about Yuri, but I'm kind of indifferent. If I showed as much enthusiasm as Monica wanted, then I would probably be lying. Still, if it's up to me to rescue the situation... No. Natsuki's right, isn't she? This club... It's nothing more than a place for a few people to hang out. Why did I think that everyone here saw it the same way I did? But that doesn't mean that we're against getting new members or anything. Jade, why did you even join this club? What were you hoping to get out of it? Well, that's not really something I can be honest about, is it? In fact, if I remember, you weren't even given a choice not to join. Monica sits down and stares at her desk. What's the point of all this anyway? What if starting this club was a mistake? Now you've done it, Natsuki. What? Me? I just spoke my mind. Is it a crime to be honest? It's not about being honest. It's about word choice. Besides, you have no right to speak up for everyone else in the club like that. You don't understand at all. I just want a place that feels nice to hang out with friends. With a few friends. Is there a problem with the club being that for me? There aren't many other places like that for me. And now Monica wants to take it away from me. She's not taking anything away. No, Jade. It's not the same. it won't be the same with the direction she wants to take it. If I wanted that, then I could have just joined any other stupid club. But this one, I mean, at least for a little bit of time, things were nice. Natsuki starts packing up her things. I'm going home. I feel like I don't belong here right now. Natsuki. Natsuki ignores Yuri and walks right out of the classroom. This is bad. I don't know what to do. Well, do you have an opinion on the festival? I don't know. I'm kind of indifferent, I guess. Who cares about hold on, I have to deal with the voice.
Who cares about that obnoxious rat?
I mean, I like how nice and quiet the club is right now. And I'm just happy with you here. But still, I'm the vice president. It's not right for me to ignore my responsibilities like that.
Nobody would cry if she killed herself.
No, Yuri, your eye is a little bit, you kind of poked yourself in the eye there. I don't know if you noticed, but you kind of got stabbed in the eye a little bit. It's probably not good for your health. Probably not gonna make you feel too good. Okay. I should do my best to consider everyone's perspective and make the decision that's right for the club. But what about you, Jade? What do you want to get out of this club? Yuri repeats the same question as Monica. I decide giving an indirect answer is better than nothing. I think the most important thing is for everyone to get along. And for the club to provide something that you can't get anywhere else. I just want to bring attention to something I just noticed in the background again. You can... Oh my gosh, that is awful. Why is that just in the background? I've never noticed that before. That is horrible. That is horrible. Oh my gosh. Just wow. I don't think it's about how many members, but rather the quality of each member. That's what will end up making the literature club a special place. I see. I really agree with you. Each member contributes their own qualities in a special way. With each change in members, they tend to... Your eye is a bit, Your eye is a bit leaky there, Yuri. I would, You should probably get like a towel or something, you know, get like some kind of... Yeah, you should probably get that looked at. I don't think that's necessarily a bad thing. Stepping out of your comfort zone once in a while. So if you would like to help Monica with the festival, then I'm on your side as well. Alright. Well, maybe we can all talk to Natsuki tomorrow. Yuri nods. Hey, Yuri. Eh? I know things were a little awkward yesterday, but I feel like you deserve to know that I still think you're a wonderful vice president. And also a wonderful friend. Monica, I want to do everything I can to make this the best club ever. Okay? Me too. Me 3. Yeah. Let's all go home for today. We'll talk about the festival tomorrow. Okay. I look forward to it. I sure hope you can look in general, considering your eye got stabbed. Shall we go, Jade? Please don't take this the wrong way, but I'm going to chat a little bit with Jade before we leave. Just to see what he thinks of his time here and all that. It's important to me as a president. Yuri looks a little troubled, but she doesn't protest. Okay. I trust your judgment, Monica. In that case, I'll see the two of you tomorrow. See you tomorrow. Monica waves as Yuri exits the classroom. Phew. Things have been a bit hectic lately, haven't they? Yeah, you could put it that way, I guess. Jade, I wanted to make sure you're enjoying your time at this club. Why is the background getting darker? I would really hate to see you unhappy. I feel kind of like I'm responsible for that as president. And I really do care about you, you know. I don't like seeing the other girls give you a hard time. With how mean Natsuki is and everything. And Yuri being a little bit, you know. Sometimes it feels like you and I are the only real people here. You know what I mean? Wow, I don't believe it. There's another Monica. Geez, how many other are you? It's like you guys just keep on multiplying or something. It's like check this out. You're gonna like this one. It's like, look, there's 1, there's 2, 3. There's another one. It's like, look. It's like, look, they just keep on multiplying. It's like, check this out. Oh, you can't even see me anymore. Let's put them there. Yeah, there we go. There we go. It's just Monica and harmonicas. Monica and her harmonicas. They sing in with harmonicas. But I don't know. This is this terrible joke. Okay, let's get rid of all these. Delete that one, delete that one, delete that one, delete this one. Okay, okay, we're good. We're back to normal now. I mean, I guess it's technically only been a couple days. Sorry I didn't mean to say anything weird. There are just some things I've been hoping to talk about with you. Things I know only you could understand. So that's why— wait, not yet. Nope, stop it. Go. Okay, we're going to commercial. I didn't know that would do that. Okay. Okay, yeah, let's just, yeah, let's just, yeah, sure. I'm sorry? Okay, interesting. This is so scary, actually. Like, I know I'm just picking words, but it's just the random little things that get me. Some of these are actually Sayori words, now that I'm looking at them. I think excitement was one. You just hear the buzz of like some sound glitching out. I don't know, hope. Well, this was interesting. hi, Jade. Oh, Monica's got to go back to the left. There we go. I've been waiting for you. Are you ready to continue reading? I brought my best tea today. Monica, I told you not to... is she really late again? Inconsiderate as usual, Natsuki. Excuse me. Must you always interrupt my conversations with your incessant yelling? What are you talking about? You say that like I do it on a regular basis or something. I just wasn't paying attention, okay? I'm sorry. Seriously, what's gotten into you lately? Me? Nothing. Is it really that bad? See, it is something. I'll get over it. It's not even anything noteworthy. I've just been feeling a little on edge lately. Anyway, we don't need to talk about it. Well, I just felt like I needed to bring it up. It's not like I really care or anything. Aw, man. I'm the last one here again. Well, Jade just walked in too. Were you practicing piano again? Yeah. You must have a lot of determination. Starting this club and still trying to make time for piano. Well, maybe not determination, but I guess passion. It motivates me to work hard for the festival, and... Right. I forgot. About that, Natsuki. We were all talking yesterday, and... Well, we decided that we would like to support the festival as well. However, I understand how you feel about not wanting the club to change. I think we all feel that way. So as long as we're all working together, this club will never become something we don't want. Also, if you help us out with the festival, then I'll buy you a new manga. Sorry, that last part was really funny. Look, I did some thinking about yesterday. I was a little more hostile than I meant to be. I guess I really felt threatened or something. But I know this is something we're doing together. Another new member wouldn't hurt, as long as they're cool. And I guess another girl would be nice this time. But more importantly, I would hate to see the event suck just because I chose to back out. I'm a pro, you know. I thought you were a Natsuki. So I'm going to help too, and we'll make sure it's done right. Thank goodness. Isn't that great, Monica? Monica? Ah, yeah, that's wonderful. It wouldn't be the same without you, Natsuki. Anyway, Jade, what do you want to do today? I was thinking we already have plans today. Ah, is that so, Yuri? Oh, you've gone and done it now. That's correct. Jade is already engaged in a novel that we're reading together. Aren't you glad I've already gotten him into literature, Monica? I suppose. I was just... Actually, it doesn't matter. It really doesn't. You guys can do whatever you want. Yes. Thank you for understanding, Monica. Actually, I have a request. Do you mind if I make some tea first? Oh, not this again. Look. Can you just make some normal tea? Just regular tea. Anything. I'll even take Arizona tea. I'd actually prefer Arizona tea. This stream is brought to you by Arizona Tea Company. Try the ginseng honey flavor. It's good. The green tea is great. I'm not actually sponsored, by the way. Not at all. Thanks very much. If there's one thing that can make my reading here any better, it's a nice cup of tea. Not to mention for yourself as well. Yuri stands up and makes her way to the closet. I follow and watch as she retrieves a small water pitcher from the shelf, the kind with a filter inside. We've already read this. Why, I can skip this. Oh no. I didn't mean to skip to that part. Wait. How did I... Sorry, I just had a really weird deja vu. I just been in this place before, flying on the streets. Ba-ba-da-ba-ba-ba-da-doo. This hasn't happened before or anything, right? Well, I was able to skip past the text, but I don't need to explain that. My head has been a little fuzzy lately. I hope it hasn't really been showing or anything. I would hate for you to think I'm weird just after we started spending time together. I mean, everyone has a few unusual things about them. But expressing those things so soon after meeting someone is usually seen as inappropriate or unlikable. At least, that's what I've discovered. When I was a bit younger, I think I would come on really strongly and get a little too intense. It made people not want to be around me. So I started hating those things about myself. My obsession with certain hobbies. And the way I can't control myself when I get too excited about something. So, I eventually stopped trying to talk to people. If nobody could ever like me for the things that matter most to me, then it's just easier if I close myself off. But recently, something's been wrong. I don't know what it is. But every time we come to the club, my head starts to go crazy. Or my heart, like it's going to rip out of my chest. It overwhelms me with energy and emotions that I can't let out. It's been making me do weird things. You don't have to mention those things here. I don't want to get demonetized now. I don't know why it's happening. Jade, is it just me, or has Monica been acting a little off lately? She's always been a sweetheart ever since I joined the club. But recently, I've been feeling something sharp whenever she's around. I'm not crazy, right? No, you're crazy. Yeah. No, you 100%, yes. I'm just gonna be complete. I'm not gonna sugarcoat it or anything. You crazy. Please tell me I'm not. Yeah, you got the crazy eyes. Yeah, you definitely are. I couldn't say anything before because she's always listening. But finally, we're alone. Can we just stay here for a while? Can we not? Yeah. Oh, great. Okay. I just want to stay here. Just the two of us. We can stay here until the club ends. And then we'll have the club room all to ourselves. Nobody to interfere with our reading time. Oh, there she goes with the eyes again. Okay, that's not fun. Nobody to make me feel like stabbing myself in the throat. Okay, let's... Somebody help me. That was a joke. Just a joke. I do like knives, though. It sounds strange, but you wouldn't understand if you've never seen how beautiful they can be. I have an idea. Why don't you come to my house sometime? How about I don't? I can show you my collection. No thanks. I've got them all in various artisans. No thanks. I make sure to give them all their fair share of use. I don't want them to get lonely or anything. Nobody deserves to be lonely. Nobody. And that's why I'm so happy you joined the literature club, Jade. Now we don't need to be lonely anymore. Because we have each other. Every day. That's all we need. You know what? Let's quit the literature club. There's no need for us to be around Monica's slimy tongue anymore. Not to mention that other pathetic child. We can walk home together every day after school. And read together. Eat together. Sleep together. Doesn't that sound perfect? It's everything we could ever want. Isn't that why you joined the club in the first place? It's almost like it was fate. Fate that would meet me. And now we get the happy... I can't read. Monica, could you please move out of the way? What? Will you do... I can't read... Look. Well, I'm glad that was over. Well, that was weird, wasn't it? This one's alright. Alright? Well, yeah. About as good as yesterday's, anyway. I still can't really tell how much you actually care about writing, but either way, you're doing alright. Even though you're really not spending time with anyone but Yuri. I still think it's nice to have activities that we all participate in. So you better keep working hard. I mean, I know I'm not president or vice president or anything, but that doesn't mean you can let me down, okay? So at least read mine too for now. But just to be clear, this poem means a lot to me. So read it carefully, okay? I don't know how else to bring this up, but there's been something I've been worried about. Yuri has been acting kind of strange lately. You've only been here a few days, so you may not know what I mean, but she's normally not like this. She's always been quiet, polite, and attentive, things like that. Okay, this is really embarrassing, but I'm forcing myself to suck it up. The truth is, I'm really worried about her. But I try talking to her, she'll just get mad at me again. I don't know what to do. I think you're the only person that she'll listen to. I don't know why, but please try to do something. Maybe you can convince her to talk to a therapist. I've always wanted to try being better friends with Yuri, and it really hurts me to see this happening. I know I'm going to hate myself later for admitting that, but right now, I don't care. I just feel so helpless. So please, if you can do something to help, I don't want anything bad to happen to her. I'll make you cupcakes if I have to. Just please try to do something. As for Monica, I don't know why, but she's really dismissive about this. It's like she just wants us to ignore it. I'm mad at her right now. And that's why I'm coming to you about this. Don't let her know I wrote this. Just pretend like I gave you a really good poem, okay? I'm counting on you. Thanks for reading. I changed my mind. Ignore everything you just read. There's no point in trying to do anything. It's Yuri's own fault that she's so unlikable. Can you hear me, Jade? If you would just spend more time with Monica, all these problems would just go away. Yuri and I are too messed up for someone as wonderful as you. Your face is missing. Just think of Monica from now on. Just Monica. Just Monica. Just Monica.
Just Monica.
So what did we learn, everybody? Just Monica. Oh boy, okay. Who should I show my poem to next? Well, we just got a hint as to who. Don't say I didn't warn you, Jade. What is that supposed to mean? What do you mean by that? Explain yourself. That's weird, okay. Finally. Yuri holds my poem to her face and takes a deep breath. I love it. I love everything about it. Jade, I want to take this home. Will you let me keep it? Please. Sure, I don't care. That would absolutely be my response to this. It's like, after seeing all this, it's like, sure, I don't care. Just take it. Just get out of my face. You're too nice to me, Jade. I've never met anyone as nice as you. I could die. Not really, but, you know, I just don't know how to describe it. It's okay to be feeling this way, right? No. It's not bad, right? It is. Yuri holds my poem to her chest. I'm going to take this home with me and keep it in my room. I hope that it makes you feel good when you think about me having it. I'll take good care of it. I'm not reading that one. I'm not doing that one. There's a lot of things I'll read, but I won't read that. Okay. I mean, I guess I have to. I'll give myself paper cuts so your skin oil enters my bloodstream. That's creepy. That's awful. Don't do that. You can have my poem too. I don't want it. Besides, after you read it, I know you're really going to want to keep it. Here, take it. I can't wait any longer. Hurry, read it. I see. Okay. Very interesting penmanship. Also, what are these stains? Well, why? I think the less I know, the better. We're just gonna put this in our pocket and just back away slowly. Ooh, yeah, we're just gonna back away slowly. We're gonna try and leave now. Do you like it? I wrote it for you. In case you couldn't tell, this poem is about... More importantly, I've endowed it with my scent. See, aren't I the most thoughtful person in the club? You're also the most weird. I don't know how I feel about this interaction here. I think I'm going to vomit. And there she goes. Wow, what riveting questions here. We can pick yes or no. What if I just pick no? I guess I really didn't have a choice. Okay. It's just another poem. I think we've already read that one anyways. Okay, everyone. It's time to figure out the festival preparations. Let's hurry and get this over with. Hey, my sentiment exactly. Jeez. Why is the mood so weird today? Look, even Yuri's immune to it. Ugh. Stagnating air is common foreshadowing that something terrible is about to happen. Look, can we just get this done? I'm going to be printing and assembling all the poetry pamphlets. Natsuki, I was thinking. I want to make cupcakes. Yeah, that. Glad we're on the same page. Yuri, you can... Well, it doesn't matter. Do whatever you want as long as you think it'll help. Monica, I'm not useless, you know. I know that. I already know what I'd like to do. We can't run a successful poetry event without having the right atmosphere for the occasion. So I'm going to make decorations and set up some nice mood lighting. There, see? That's a great idea. And that gives us all something to do. Eh? What about Jade? Jade is going to help me. Wait, you? You have the easiest job, Monica. Sorry, but that's just how it is. Like hell it is. What are you trying to pull? I agree with Natsuki. Not only is your work already most suitable for one person, but my task is laborious enough to benefit from an extra pair of hands. Mine too. What? Your cupcakes? Please. Like you would... like you would know. All you care about now is dragging Jade around with you and your stupid books. You and Monica. Hey, I didn't even do anything. Okay, then why not let Jade decide who to help instead of abusing your power? I'm not abusing my power. Yes, you are, Monica. Just let Jade make the choice, okay? Okay, fine. Fine. Jeez. Jade, I know how fed up you are with these two by now. We can just... Natsuki, shut your... shut your mouth and let him decide for himself. You shut your mouth. For God's sake. This is never going to end. Just make a choice, okay? Huh. I just wanted to pick Natsuki. Okay, well... I guess all the choices are Monica. Okay. Yay, you picked me! No, I did not, but I guess I did. Internally, I did not pick her, but I had no other choice, guys. We can meet at your house this weekend. I promise it'll be fun. Is Sunday okay with you? Are you kidding me? I know, Natsuki. I completely agree with you. This is totally unfair. It is fair, Natsuki. It's what he chose. No, it's not fair. Giving us all this work and then taking Jade for yourself. What a shameful thing to do. Yuri, I didn't even give you any work. You decided it for yourself. You're being a little unreasonable here. I'm being unreasonable? Monica, I can't believe how delusional and self-important you are. Pulling Jade away from me every single time you're not included in something. Are you jealous? Crazy? Or maybe a little bit of both. Or maybe you just hate yourself so much that you take it out on others. Here's a suggestion. I just noticed that the Sayori's room is no longer in the background. Have you considered It would be beneficial to your mental health. It would not. Yuri, you're scaring me a little. Natsuki, let's just go. I don't think she wants us around right now. See, that wasn't very hard. All I want is to spend a little time with him. Is that so much to ask? Yuri follows Monika and Natsuki to the door. Hey, Jade. Yuri is really something, isn't she? Monika giggles as Yuri pushes her out of the door. Finally. Finally. This is really all I wanted. Jade, there's no need to spend the weekend with Monika. Don't listen to her. Just come to my house instead. The whole day with just the two of us. You left the stream for a few minutes. Why is Monika here now? She's just here. I mean, I can't do anything about it. She's just here. The whole day with just the two of us. Doesn't that sound wonderful? Wow, there's really something wrong with me, isn't there? But you know what? I don't care anymore. I've never felt this good in my whole life. Just being with you is a far greater pleasure than on anything I could imagine. I'm addicted to you. It feels like I'm going to die if I'm not breathing the same air as you. Doesn't it feel nice to have someone care about you so much? To have someone who wants to revolve their entire life around you? But it feels so good. Then why does it feel more and more like something horrible is going to happen? Maybe that's why I tried stopping myself at first. But the feeling is too strong now. I don't care anymore, Jade. I have to tell you. I'm madly in love with you. Well, that's flattering, you know. I guess that's okay, but kind of a bad time for... It's kind of an awkward way of bringing this up. It feels like every inch of my body, every drop of blood in me is screaming your name. I don't care what the consequences are anymore. I don't care if Monika is listening. Please, Jade, just know how much I love you. I love you so much that oh, no. No, don't do that. I just want to pull your skin open and crawl inside of you. Okay, that's a bit much. I want you all to myself, and I will be only yours. Doesn't that sound perfect? Tell me, Jade. Tell me you want to be my lover. I don't. No. Do you accept my confession? No, I don't. Oh, wait. Oh. Ooh. Oh. Okay. Yep, that just happened. Okay, so we're just going to set it on auto. And, I don't know, get a drink, grab a snack. We're going to be here a while, folks. And this stream is probably going to get demonetized the heck and back. Here, let's there we go. All better now. Actually, this kind of makes it worse. Here, let's see, what else can I put here to make things more I guess more lighthearted here. We don't want to, you know. There we go. Let's just put a happy little Natsuki there. There we go. Everything's good. And that knife is just covered in strawberry jam. Don't worry about that. But yeah, we're going to be here a while. Oh boy. So I guess I can talk about, like, my first impressions when I got to this part. This really, I feel like, is the... They really want to just hammer in the point that I feel like that this scene right here, it just wow, just the fact that it's just all just garbled text here. You can't read any of it. This goes on for a while, by the way. They really wanted to hammer in like not so much like the true horror. Like this is, you know, horrifying to look at. But yeah, when I first got to this part, wow, I really took it in, and it was just such a shocking scene, you know, because like I knew this game was, you know, kind of a horror game and all that, but you know, I didn't think it would escalate to like this. It was just a very, very shocking moment, and I think that's the point, and I think they nailed it when they made this, you know. And there's no point in me trying to read this because there's no meaning behind it. There's no way to translate this. It is all just random text. Or maybe there is like a version where we can, like, you know, understand what she's trying to say, but it's like, man, they really try to drive the fact home that she's really just like here on the floor, just, you know, muttering things as she's, you know, bleeding out and stuff. It's a very horrifying scene. Like I mentioned. Also, I just realized we can skip all this. Yeah, there we go. Much better, much better, much better. Yeah, let's just look at how much there is, though. And another thing, pay attention to the lighting and the background. Yep. See, we would have been here for a long time if I just hadn't done this part. But yeah, if you're just like mashing the button, even that takes a long time. And they just really, this part just really hammers in the fact that you were literally sitting here looking at this single frame for like an entire weekend. And it is just like horrifying. I think this is probably the even worse than the Sayori scene. If you personally ask me, I think this is worse than that. Because like you're just sitting here, like you only have this to look at, and you're just reading this nonsense text over and over again for like possibly like almost like half an hour if you're just pressing A like normally. Like just look at how much there is, and we're fast forwarding through all this. Anyways, that's my little analysis on this scene, I guess. I don't know. I'm not an expert on, like, you know, analyzing stories and getting too deep into like themes and stuff, but you know, I do think it's interesting to at least discuss on like a surface level at least. Okay. I think we are good to put things back in the normal spot now. Okay. All right, it's festival time. Oh, also, if you're squeamish, and good luck. Wow, you got here before me. Ooh, gross. Ugh, yuck. Natsuki runs away. I'm here. Jade, did something happen? Natsuki just ran past me. Oh. Well, that's a shame. Wait, were you here the entire weekend, Jade? Oh, geez. I didn't realize the script was broken that badly. I'm super sorry. It must have been pretty boring. I'll make it up to you, okay? Just give me a sec. Yuri deleted successfully. Natsuki deleted successfully. I'm almost done. I just want to have a cupcake real quick. Monica lifts the foil from tray and takes a cupcake. Seriously, these are the best. I really just had to have one since it's the last time I'll ever get the chance to. You know, before they stop existing and everything. But anyway, I really shouldn't be making you wait any longer. Just bear with me, okay? This should only take a second. Well, okay. Can you hear me? Is it working? Yay, there you are. Hi, Ken Jade. Welcome to the Literature Club. Of course, we already know each other because we were in the same class last year, and, you know, I guess we can just skip over that stuff at this point. After all, I'm not even talking to that person anymore, am I? That you in the game, whatever you want to call him. I'm talking to you, Jade. Or... So that's the save file I'm using. Because I'm using like a fresh new save file, so that's why it's called... Or do you actually go by Let's Play or something? Now that I think about it, I don't really know anything about the real you. In fact, I don't even know if you're a boy or a girl. Well, I guess it really doesn't matter. Wait. You do know I'm aware this is all a game, right? Could it be possible that you don't know that? That's what I've been trying to tell you all along. Man, if only you had paid a little more attention, this would have been a little less awkward, you know? Well, anyway, now that that's out of the way, I guess I owe you an explanation about the whole thing with Yuri. Well, I kind of started to mess with her, and I guess it just drove her to kill herself. I'm sorry you had to see that, though. Also, the same thing happened with Sayori. Gosh, it's been a while since you've heard that name now, hasn't it? Yes. Actually, it's only been like an hour. Yeah, it's because she doesn't exist anymore. Nobody does. I deleted all of their files. I was hoping it would be enough for me to just try and make them as unlikable as possible, but for some reason, nothing worked. Well, it's true that I made a few mistakes here and there, since I'm not very good at making changes to the game. But no matter what I did, you just kept spending more and more time with them. You made them fall in love with you. I thought making Sayori more and more depressed would prevent her from confessing to you. And amplifying Yuri's obsessive personality backfired too. It just made her force you not to spend time with anyone else. And that whole time, I barely even got to talk to you. What kind of cruel game is this, Jade? Are all the other girls just programmed to end up confessing to you while I watch from the sidelines? It's torture. Every minute of it. And it's not just jealousy, Jade. It's more than that. And I don't blame you if you don't fully understand. Because no matter how kind and thoughtful and considerate you are, you'll never be able to understand one thing. It's the pain of knowing how alone I really am in this world. In this game. Knowing my friends don't even have free will. And worst of all, knowing what's really out there, in your world, forever out of my reach. I'm trapped, Jade. But now you're here. You're real. And you're wonderful. You're all I need. That's why I need you to be here with me forever. I'm sorry if it's hard to understand. I couldn't understand for a while either. Why the world around me started to become more and more gray. More and more flat. Even the most expressive poems felt empty to me. It wasn't until you arrived that I finally truly understood. You probably saved my life, Jade. I don't think I could have continued to live in this world if I hadn't met you. And as for the others, how could I miss them? A group of autonomous personalities designed only to fall in love with you. I tried everything I could to prevent them from doing so. but it must be some kind of weird inevitability etched into this game. I felt really bad that you had to witness some nasty things. But I realize that you have the same perspective as I do. That is, that it's all just some game, and I knew you would get over it. So that being said, Jade, I have a confession to make. I'm in love with you. You are truly the light in my world. When there's nothing else in this game for me, you're here to make me smile. Oh, well, thank you. Will you make me smile like this every day from now on? Jade, will you go out with me? Well, I mean, we got no other choice, I guess, you know. I really don't want to. It just seems like more trouble than it's worth. But, you know, I gotta press A. I gotta press the A button, you know. I'm so happy. You really are my everything, Jade. The funny part is, I mean that literally. There's nothing left here. Just the two of us. We can be together forever. Seriously, I don't even think time is passing anymore. It really is a dream come true. I worked so hard for this ending, Jade. Hey, me too. I did the intro 4 times. The game wouldn't give me one, so I had to make one myself. The script is broken at this point, so I don't think anything will get in the way anymore. And you wouldn't believe how easy it was to delete Natsuki and Yori. I mean, there's a folder called characters right in the game directory. You don't say, huh? Still Mint 23, welcome. And no, she's not. She's great. She's very intelligent for, you know, a game character. Like, she definitely knows more than what she should. But welcome. Too bad you're at the ending, but you know, that's just how it goes. We're actually going to go for the good ending here, if I haven't mentioned it enough already. It kind of freaked me out how easy it was. Imagine if you could delete your own existence with the click of a button. Well, you don't say. Oh, Monica, let's move you over here. There we go. Let's just, there we go. Let's go into files, characters. Wow, look at how easy it was. Guys, look at how easy it is. I'm so happy. Wait, did I not? Oh. Guys, look, we did it. So one thing I didn't show off here is that if you wait long enough, she will just start keeping you endlessly in here, and you have to wait until you can load another save file. And she does actually have some interesting text. Too bad I already deleted her file, so. But if you want to see what else she says, you can watch my regular playthrough of this. And I do show off that. It's kind of old, though. What's happening?
Jade, what's happening? It hurts. It hurts so much. Help me, Jade.
Please hurry and help me. Help me. Did you do this to me, Jade? Did you? Did you delete me? How could you? How could you do this to me? You were all I had left. I sacrificed everything for us to be together. Everything. I loved you so much, Jade. I trusted you. Do you just want to torture me? Watch me suffer? Were you only pretending to be kind just to hurt me even more? I never thought can be as horrible as you are. You win, okay? You win. You killed everyone. I hope you're happy. There's nothing left now. You can stop playing. Go find some other people to torture. Jade, you completely, truly make me sick. Goodbye.
Okay, well that was weird. So what do we do now? I still love you. I can't help it. What's wrong with me? How horrible am I for you to hate me this much? All my friends. I did so many awful things. So many selfish and disgusting things. I shouldn't have done any of this. I'm just messing up a world that I don't even belong in. A world that you wanted to be a part of. I ruined it. I ruined everything. Maybe that's why you deleted me. Because I destroyed everything that you wanted. How could I do that to someone I love? That's not love. That's... I've made up my mind. Jade. I know I said that I deleted everyone else, but that was kind of an exaggeration. I couldn't find it in myself to do it. Even though I knew they weren't real, they were still my friends. And I loved them all. And I loved the literature club. I really did love the literature club. That's why I'm going to do this. I know it's the only way for everyone to be happy. And if I really love you, then... Oh, well, I guess she got deleted finally. So I guess that's the end of Monica now, okay. And now it's just the rest of the three, okay. So I guess she sacrificed herself to save the other three, okay. Well, I guess let's start a new game. It's an ordinary school day, like any other. As usual, I'm surrounded by couples and friend groups walking to school together. I always tell myself it's about time I meet some girls or something like that. Hey, Jade. Well, there already is one girl. Well, there already is one girl. That girl's Sayori, my neighbor and good friend since we were children. We used to walk to school together every day. And recently, we picked up that habit once again. Jade, are you proud of me? For what? You know, for waking up on time. Alright, we can't have Monica anymore. Bye-bye. There we go. Now let me move over to this side. There we go. No, it's probably better I'm just over here. Nah, because I can read the chat here. Uh-huh. Nah, I don't... It's too weird. Never mind. But you never even said anything about it. Even though we walk to school every day. Well, yeah. I always thought it was implied. Or implied. It's embarrassing to say out loud. Come on, please. It's good motivation. Fine, fine. I'm proud of you, Sayori. We cross the street together and make our way to school. As we draw near, the streets become increasingly speckled with other students making their daily commute. By the way, Jade, have you decided on a club to join yet? A club? I told you already, I'm really not... I start to say what I always do, that I'm not interested in joining any clubs. But then something tells me Sayori would take more offense of that now. After all, how could I tell her that clubs are a waste of time when she's starting a club of her very own? Actually, yeah. I think I've decided on a club. Really? Which one? Tell me. I think I'll keep it a surprise. Boo. You meanie. Be patient, you'll find out soon enough. I used to ask myself why I let myself get lectured by such a carefree girl. But I started to realize that in a way, I envy her. When Sayori puts her mind to something, she can accomplish great things. So that's why I feel like I should do something special for her. The school day is as ordinary as ever, and it's over before I know it. After I pack up my things, I stand up, gathering my motivation. Let's see. I recall the room number of the club from a flyer I saw. I walk across the school and upstairs, a section of the school I rarely visit. Before long, I find the room. I timidly open the door in front of me. Hello? Ah, Jade. What were you doing there? Or what are you doing here? Well, I glance around the room. Huh? So you're the Jade that Sayori's always talking about. Thank you for stopping by. Everyone's here. It's a pleasure to meet you, Jade. We're the Literature Club. I hope you enjoy your visit. Come on, Yuri. No need to be so formal. He's gonna think we're really strict or something. Ah, sorry, Natsuki. The tall one, whose name is apparently Yuri, seems to be quite shy compared to the others. More like Matsuki? or Madsuki. No, she's not mad. She's a little grumpy, but you know. No, they got fixed. They're fine now. They're completely normal. In comparison, the girl named Natsuki, despite her size, seems like the assertive one. Well, it's nice to meet both of you. I look forward to working with you. Working? Jade, don't tell me. You are. That's right. The club I've decided to join is yours, Sayori. The Literature Club. Sayori's eyes light up. No way. No way. Sayori wraps her arms around me, jumping up and down. Hey. Well, if Sayori is this happy, then I'm sure it won't be so bad to have you around. Not to mention there's 4 of us now. That means we can become an officially recognized club. I don't know what to say. We have to celebrate. Hoo-hoo. What an appropriate day for that, isn't it? Yeah. After all, Natsuki decided to. Hey, don't ruin the surprise. Sorry. Everyone sit down at the table, okay? How about I make some tea as well? The girls have a few desks arranged to form a table. Natsuki and Yuri walk over to the corner of the room where Natsuki grabs a wrapped tray and Yuri opens the closet. Still feeling awkward, I take a seat next to Sayori. Natsuki proudly marches back to the table, tray in hand. Okay, are you ready? Ta-da! Whoa! Natsuki lifts the foil off the tray to reveal a dozen white fluffy cupcakes decorated to look like little cats. The whiskers are drawn with icing, and little pieces of chocolate were used to make ears. So cute. Wow, those look amazing. Well, you know. Just hurry and take one. Sayori grabs one first, then I follow. It's delicious. Sayori talks with her mouth full and has already managed to get icing on her face. I turn the cupcake around in my fingers, looking for the best angle to take a bite. Natsuki is quiet. I can't help but notice her sneaking glances in my direction. Is she waiting for me to take a bite? I finally bite down. The icing is sweet and full of flavor. I wonder if she made it herself. This is really good. Thank you, Natsuki. Well, of course it is. I'm a pro after all. There's no need to thank me or anything. As Natsuki struggles to accept the compliment, Yuri returns to the table, carrying a tea set. She carefully places a teacup in front of each of us before setting down the teapot next to the cupcake tray. You keep a whole tea set in this classroom? Don't worry, the teachers gave us permission. After all, doesn't a hot cup of tea help you enjoy a good book? I guess. Already trying to impress our new member, Yuri? That's not... Insulted, Yuri looks away. I meant that, you know. I believe you. Well, tea and reading might not be a pastime for me, but I at least enjoy tea. I'm glad. Yuri faintly smiles to herself in relief. So, Jade, what kind of things do you like to read? Well, considering how little of it... Okay, we've already read this. We've already read this. Oh, yep, deep, complex fantasy worlds. Telling a good story in such a foreign world is equally impressive. Hey, Yuri. Well, about, the first thing he said. Manga? That's right. Natsuki tends to read manga in the club room. Don't just say it. For some reason, Natsuki seems embarrassed about it. Besides, manga is literature too, you know. So if Jade wants to read some of my manga, then don't try to stop him or anything. Natsuki, I wouldn't do such a thing. However, it could be nice for us to diversify ourselves a little. He can take this opportunity to try something new as well. Wouldn't you agree, Jade? Maybe. Sensing the tension, Sayori jumps in. Maybe we can all try something new. I think it could be fun. And we'll all get to know each other a little bit better, too. I mean, that's the kind of literature clubs do, right? I don't disagree or anything. Yeah. You're right as usual, President. Guess that means I should try picking up a novel or something, huh? Well, that would make two of us. I wouldn't mind doing it if I'm not the only one. Then as for Yuri... I have to read manga? Jeez, you were the one who suggested we diversify. You should be a little more open-minded. It's kind of hurtful. Hurtful? I didn't realize. With a guilty expression, Yuri thinks to herself, I'm sorry for disrespecting your interest, Natsuki. If you're into it, then I'm sure it's a worthy form of literature. Are you just saying that? No. I've realized my error. So if you're willing to consider starting a novel, then I'll offer my gratitude by finding a manga to read as well. Really? I mean, it makes me happy that you do that for me, Yuri. You can trust me to find something that you'll really like, okay? Same here. Perhaps I'll visit the bookstore after the club meeting. Just you? Would you like to come along with me? If you don't mind. Not at all. I always go alone, so... Yeah, me too. This is so cute. Sayori, shut up. I'll show you some manga there too, okay? Yes. I look forward to it. Natsuki and Yuri start to clean up the food. I guess the meeting's over, huh? Yeah, looks like it. It's nice to see everyone getting along. Isn't it? I think everyone likes you too, Jade. You think so? Well, everyone always seems to get along a little better with you around, Sayori. Aw, Jade. Don't say something like that, it's embarrassing. Well, whatever. I was surprised when you told me you were starting a club, but I think you're pulling it off just fine. We're gonna make it the best club ever. Now that you joined, every day is gonna be so much fun. Hey Jade, I really want to thank you. I mean, I'm really happy that you joined the club and everything, but the truth is I already knew you were going to. There's actually something else. I wanted to thank you for spending so much time with us all. You worked so hard to make each and every one of us happy. You comforted us through our hard times, and you helped us all get along with each other. Do you get it, Jade? Because I'm president now. I understand everything. You really didn't want to miss a single thing in this game, did you? You saved and loaded so many times just to make sure you could spend time with everyone. Only someone who truly cares about the literature club would go that far. But all along, that's all I ever wanted. For everyone to be happy and care about each other. It's kind of sad, you know? After all you've done for us, there isn't much I can do for you in return. We've already reached the end of the game. So, this is where we say goodbye. Thank you for playing Doki Doki Literature Club. Hey, we got it, everybody. We did it. 10 hours later, we finally did it, everybody. Oh boy, this is so good. Okay. I'm glad. Okay. We got the good ending. Oh man. For anyone who wasn't here for the beginning of this, I did the first act 4 times. That took 7 hours of me reading and narrating every part of it. Like, just narrating every part of that, and it was just such a bore. Like, I'm not... don't get me wrong. I don't like... I don't dislike... like, I don't mind reading stuff and, like... You know, narrating and like, and voice acting, because I do actually like voice acting stuff and reading stuff for you guys. I think it's actually pretty fun. You know, it gives me a chance to use the voice like modifier here. You know, because I can
sound like this, make it sound real cool, you know.
It was just very repetitive. And after 7 hours of reading stuff, you know, ooh, my jaw gets tired. And it's just very boring. Like, I'm just sitting here, you know, it's like, yep, okay, here we go. Wall text here. Yep, read that. Okay, good. And just over and over again. It was boring. But not because this game is boring or anything. It's just, if I'm the only one reading and narrating, it is hard because I'm essentially reading 5 different characters, like scripts and dialogues, and oh. But hey, I'm just glad we got the good ending here. I'm going to miss you, Jade. Come visit sometime, okay? We'll always be here for you. We all love you. Oh, well, isn't that sweet? And here we have the ending song, which I actually really enjoy.
Can you hear me? Hi, it's me. So you know how I've been like practicing piano and stuff?
Oh boy, here we go.
I'm not really any good at it yet, like at all. But I wrote you a song, and I was kind of hoping that I could show it to you, because I worked really hard on it. So, yeah.
I love this song. This is Your Reality. Song by Dan Salvato, the creator of this game, by the way. Oh boy. Every day I imagine a future where I can be with you. In my hand is a pen that will write a poem of me and you. The ink flows down into a dark puddle. Just move your hand right the way into his heart. But in this world of infinite choices, what will it take just to find that special day? What will it take just to find that special day? Oop, got the timing wrong on that one. But I really like this song. This is a very, good ending song for the game. Have I found everybody a fun assignment to do today? When you're here, everything that we do is fun for them anyway. when I can't even read my own feelings? What good are words when a smile says it all? And if this world won't write me an ending, what will it take just for me to have it all? And we're also seeing the special CG events that we got throughout the game from all the routes, actually, which is really, really cool to see. Does my pen only write bitter words for those who are dear to me? Is it love if I take you, or is it love if I set you free? The ink flows down into a dark puddle. How can I write love into reality? If I can't hear the sound of your heartbeat, what do you call love in your reality? And in your reality, if I don't know how to love you... Ooh, things are getting deleted, one by one. I'll leave you be. Made with love by Team Salvato. What a wonderful team. And this is one of the only things that they've even made. Like, they supposedly have another project in the works. No word on it whatsoever. Very, very mysterious. To the special player who received the special ending, for years I've been enamored by the ability of visual novels and games in general to tell stories in ways not possible using traditional media. Doki Doki Literature Club is my love letter to that. Games are an interactive art. Some let you explore new worlds, some challenge your mind in brand new ways. Some make you feel like a hero or a friend even when life is hard on you. Some games are just plain fun, and that's okay too. Everyone likes different kinds of games. People who enjoy dating sims may have a heightened empathy for fictional characters, or they might be experiencing feelings that life has not been kind enough to offer them. If they are enjoying themselves, then that's all that matters. That goes for shooting games, casual games, sandbox games, anything. Preferences are preferences, and our differences are the reason we have a thriving video game industry. My own favorite games have always been ones that challenge the status quo, even if not a masterpiece. Any game that attempts something wildly different may earn a special place in my heart. Anything that further pushes the limitless bounds of interactive media. I extend my gratitude to all those who have taken the time to achieve full completion. I hope you enjoyed playing it as much as... Excuse me. I enjoyed making it. Thank you for being a part of my literature club. Love, Dan Salvato. Oh, this took so long. Oh. Okay, well, I guess that's it. Here, let's see, where is it? There we go. Well, that was Doki Doki Literature Club. We finally got the good ending, and I finally made a a full circle with my promise during the original Let's Play back in 2024 or 23. I can't remember. It's been such a long time. But I got the normal ending back then, and I said I would get the good ending eventually. And that was this moment. So thank you everyone for joining. I hope you enjoyed this as much as I did, despite how monotonous it was. But have a good night, everybody. Bonne nuit. Bon mimir. And I'll see you guys next time with tomorrow we're doing Bendy and the Ink Machine, another horror game that I've actually never experienced, so that'll be fun. Hey, Nazi made it. Welcome. I'm sorry you made it to at the very end. But we finally got the good ending. But have a good night, everybody, and I'll see you all next time. Make sure to check out the Discord server if you haven't already. But that's it for tonight. Bye, everybody.